Hi, I'm David Grier. I'm a professor at the George Washington University in Washington, D.C. I'm here to talk to you about inverting the classroom. That is to say, taking the dissemination of knowledge, the lecture part of teaching, and moving that to multimedia while reserving actual class meetings for working with students. I've done this style of teaching now for about 15 years, and I find it some of the most rewarding work in my career. I've used it for technical classes, such as statistics or discrete math or programming, and I've also used it for my more recent teaching, which involves science policy.
The benefits of inverting the classroom are tremendous. These benefits come from taking the conventional form of classroom in which the instructor is the purveyor of information, the one who provides the information to the students, to one in which the students approach the material themselves, and the instructor thereby becomes a guide or director or mentor. The first and most prominent benefit is that you, as the instructor, are in charge of learning. You have more direct contact with the students and work with them to help them understand the material. You're no longer lecturing to the whiteboard with your back to the students. The inverted classroom also encourages a greater depth of learning. Students attain a greater sophistication in the material, and they tend to retain it much, much longer. Of course, no pedagogical technique is perfect. There are, of course, some drawbacks to an inverted classroom. First, it does require substantial preparation, though this can be viewed as investment in the course, something that is utilized over many semesters. It does demand a new teaching skill, one that is unfamiliar to many conventional classroom teachers. It is also true that you can't cover as much material in an inverted classroom. My experience suggests that you lose about a week of material, a week that I tended to reserve for special topics. However, as I noted before, you do cover the material in greater depth. It is also difficult to scale inverted classrooms, though I have done it in classrooms with 60 students without a graduate teaching assistant. It can be hard to find good graduate teaching assistants for this structure of classroom, though if you think of using them primarily as a grader and as a classroom assistant, you will find that they free you to spend more time with the students themselves.
So this is the first of 3 podcasts that I'm going to be giving you about inverted teaching. Taken together, these 3 podcasts give you some examples of how to use multimedia to disseminate information to your students. This one, the first, is a combined slideshow and live video that talks about the benefits and drawbacks of inverting the classroom. The second one is going to be entirely an audio podcast, and it will further explore multimedia and the different forms that you can use to create lectures for your class. The third one is going to be a live video that talks about classroom technique, what I call the dramaturgy of the inverted classroom. It will discuss the techniques that you use to shape the classroom, to build discussion, and importantly, to help those students follow the story of your class and learn the material that you're trying to give to them. I look forward to talking with you. This is David Grier. Take care.